spoke so much to me because it's literally, it was my situation when I read it. Like, I was in a relationship, horrible relationship that I watched my mom go through. It was just, at the time, this is what I needed to leave a really hurtful relationship and realize this isn't healthy. So this book has actually really helped me, and I rate this a 10 out of 10. The movie, not so good, and the author, not so good. It also just doesn't look like my vibe anymore. It ends. And these little flowers are textured, so it adds a nice scratching illusion. So yeah, I rate this a 10 out of 10, and that goes hand in hand with this. I didn't read this. One of my keys actually got it for me, and we were supposed to read it together, but didn't end up doing it. It's like the prequel, or is it the prequel or sequel? I don't know. It's the second, it's the second book. I didn't read it. It's to be read, so I have no thoughts and opinions. I guess I should kind of talk about the books a little bit. This says, Lily hasn't always had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. Wait a minute, you guys. I don't really have time to read all of this right now. My phone is pretty low, so I'm gonna give my interpretation is that a girl finds a man and gets in a really toxic relationship with him and sees similarities between herself and her partner that she saw as a child with her mom and her dad. And that's when it ends with us, comes into play. And this one is after the fact of this book. In this book, she ends up divorcing the guy. There's some flies in my room right now. What is going on? Anyways, she divorces the guy basically, and this is the story of her initial love, basically. Like, she had an initial love before she met the guy in this book, and this is about their story. So, yeah, I haven't read that. My next book is the second Hocus Pocus. I started to read it, but it didn't end up getting through it. I really do want to get into reading because I had a lot, and then I had read a lot, and I got a crap ton of new books, but then school got busy, and now I work, so it's even harder. But I really do want to find time to start reading again, because there's so many books I want to read that I have that are just sitting there. So yeah, this is the Hocus Pocus sequel. It says, shortly after moving from California to Salem, Massachusetts, Max Dennison finds himself in hot water when he accidentally releases is the 25th anniversary edition, which includes an introduction by the author. 10 out of 10, obviously. I got pretty good ways into it, I believe. And it's just like the movie, I feel like, so I love the movie. 10 out of 10. It's about two sister witches. The Owens is the family. It's a family of witches, and one of the witches had been wronged by a man to where she put a curse on her other family members that if they find love with a man, guess what? That bitch is gonna die. The ultimate man-hater. So, yeah, if you please, let's talk about practical magic. I don't know if I said this in my favorite movies video. I think I did. But it's so good, guys. The book and the movie. I think it's more powerful to read the book first before the movie, because when you read the movie, you kind of have an idea of everything. But, like, if you don't, you can create this, like, a completely different witchy vibe. Like, if you want to go a more dark witchy area, then you can. Because, like, they aren't in the movie. Like, they're not dark witches. They're just a regular family who just so happen to be witches. Guys, this book smells like a book. I love it. 10 out of 10. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh my god, these flies, guys. Anyways, now we have The Outsiders. I got this for Christmas. I haven't read it. I watched the movie. The movie is good. Cried. It's about, like, greasers in the time. Well, basically, greasers. It's a friend group, and it follows along the stories of them, how they're treated with the squares, is it? It really only follows, like, Pony Boy mainly, but he's friends with all of the other guys, so it's, like, kind of hand in hand. So I haven't read this yet, but I'm really excited to, because I love the movie. And I feel like the books just always hit so much harder than the movies. Like, now we have We Were Liars. I haven't watched anything, read anything about this. This was a book that was gifted to me, so I don't really know what's expected, but it is like, it's a thriller. It says, if anyone asks you how it ends, just lie. We are Sinclairs. We live, at least in the summertime, on a private island off the coast of Massachusetts. Perhaps that is all you need to know, except that some of us are liars. And it doesn't really give you, like, a whole thing to get to know about what you're reading about, so I don't really know what this is about. I normally read a lot of romance, so I was really trying to venture off into some other things because I'm tired of that trope. So I'm excited to be a little scared, a little spooked. Hopefully it portrays that, because it's very hard for me to get scared. I don't know why, maybe I've just watched too many scary movies. So yeah, if you know what this is about, comment it down below. Let me know what I'm getting myself into, if it's worth the read or not. And the same goes with The Island. I think this was gifted from me to the same person. It's an amusement park for the very rich or influential. Social media influencers invited. Create posts and videos for their channels. When they arrive, they're stunned. The resort is even better than they imagined. Hotel rooms unreal. Rides incredible. Island is beautiful. Jam-packed schedule seems to cover every moment of their visit, but soon they realize that something's missing. Getting off the island alive. Okay, so they go. Doesn't turn into what they think it is. Okay. interviews a vampire, and the vampire tells the story. Love it. Gothic masterpiece. Again, the print is small, to be expected from such a small book. Watch the movie. The movie is really good. I haven't read this fully yet. Like, guys, I keep getting books and getting gifted books, but like, my job, it just takes so much of my time, and it really saddens me because I love reading, and there's so many of these that I want to read. So yeah, pretty sad. Interview with the Vampire. This one smells like book 2. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Favorite movie of all time. I got halfway through this, I believe, and it was good. I like this more than the movie because it feels more personable. It's like actually in letter form. So if you have a big enough imagination, you can literally think about that. So this is a coming of age movie and follows a kid who has a pretty traumatic past going into high school and meeting people and whatever. Although it's extremely sad. I don't want to give away spoilers, but please guys, go watch this. I also talked about this in my favorite films. I really want a tattoo of the saying, "We accept the love we think we deserve," because also in that same relationship that I was talking about in It Ends With Us, that quote also like saved me. So I really want to get it tattooed somewhere on me. It's a very meaningful movie to me. Okay, this book was good. Okay, no complaints. I was scared. I was on edge. Like, this was really well written and executed. Verity, please. This is also what like has perked me into wanting to get more horror movies, because horror like books, because I really wanted to feel on edge again. So 10 out of 10. I read this whole thing front to back. So if there's one book that you're gonna read from her, read this one. I would say I don't want to say I like it better than It Ends With Us, because It Ends With Us was like mind breaking for me, but this one, I liked the effect it had on me more than the other one did. Crying versus scared. I'm always crying, I'm never scared. So when I find something that scares me, or not even scares me but spooks me, then hell yeah, I want it. So yeah. I have no idea what this is about. My mom got it for me. Girl moves. Gets drawn into 2 relationships, plain-spoken neighbor, Joe, and a widowed store owner with 2 young children, Joe. Struggles with a dark secret that still haunts her, even as she's falling in love. Okay. So, don't know what this is about. Will I read it? Who knows? Let's move on to the next. We have a little bit more, and it's already been 26 minutes. Guys. Okay, we're gonna speed run through this. Dear John, I didn't read this, but I did watch the movie, and the movie was really good. So I'm expecting this to be good as well, because I read The Notebook, and it had me crying more than the movie did. So work together and they fall for each other. I got this forever ago and I haven't read it, so I'm kind of speed running through this. Sorry guys. Girl in Pieces. I haven't read it because honestly, I might be a little triggered, but who knows? Let me know your guys' thoughts and honest opinions. Anything I should go in with, like go into reading it in my head. Also smells like book. Love Theoretically. Oh, this girl is a teacher, and she also is fake girlfriend for guys. Yeah, guessing she falls in love with a guy who is the fake boyfriend. I'll probably give all of these books a chance. Read it, don't like it, then I won't read it. So I haven't read that. Ooh. We got just a little more. Oh, okay. All He Wants. This is book 1 of the All or Nothing trilogy. I read this. This was good. It is basically Bad Boy CEO wants a girl who is a rising star of cyber forensics. He basically they fall in love. Good girl meets bad guy. CEO. POV. POV. YN gets a concussion, and the CEO wants to give you a concussion too because you don't have a right to feel fine when his baby girl has a concussion. Anyways, this was good. I rate this like a 7 out of 10 because it's pretty basic. And I believe I have more books from this trilogy somewhere in here. Yeah. All He Needs. This is the second book. I haven't read this, so no thoughts. It follows up with this. It ends on like a bad note of her seeing some guys, him pictures with a girl or something. I don't know. King of Wrath. This was good. I rate this a 9.5 out of 10. I even got like the second book that I haven't read yet, but this one was really good, and I'm really excited to read this. And they have other books as well that I'm gonna read, but then I have They Both Die at the End. I haven't read this. I'm saving this for a time that I'm feeling very heartbroken and want to cry. Also, my little ring light down here just went out a little bit ago. I just realized, so it might be a little dark. I'm sorry, but basically there's this app where you know when you're gonna die, and you have an app of people you can meet who are also gonna die at the same time, and these two people are dying and want to spend their last times together. So that's gonna be heartbreaking. So I'm not excited to read that, but also I am. And then The Notebook. This is 10 out of 10. Movie 10 out of 10. Book 10 out of 10. Actually, movie 10 out of 10. Book 11 out of 10. Sobbed my eyes out. Like, the book is just so much more powerful. I have some other books, but I'm going into end of year swears